Go for it.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome to Joe Code. Great to be back here in studio, recording. Haven't been in here for a couple weeks. Looking fresh. Happy to report that I just did my hair in the bathroom. I can now do my hair. Isn't that a wonderful thing? The thing that everyone said could not be done, and now that I have people questioning what I'm taking. I didn't take anything. All it took was patience. That's what it was. I didn't take anything. I just waited it out. I sat in the uncomfortable moments and made it to this point to where I'm doing my hair now and have the full beard going. And I'm glad I trimmed up my beard. I had the whole neck thing going. That was getting too much. Now we got a look here now. The look is here. So.
You know what I realize is as I've inadvertently not cut my hair since you have. But I'm definitely getting it cut.
Well, yeah, hopefully. Are you losing any or no?
No.
Yeah, let's get on. Hey, we can get haircuts together now, Aaron. I'm a haircut guy. Let's do that. Let's make an appointment. But yeah, it feels great. You know what's funny is I was looking back. I was watching some of the. I just rewatched the first 3 Joe Code episodes.
Oh wow!
And yeah, the amount of uncomfortability I have. Well, not so much uncomfortable, but the way I am in the mic, like the amount of lip smacking that I was doing. I can't understand why I was doing that. The first 3 episodes, it sounds like I'm eating a plum on the air. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I was just so nervous.
Sure.
It was ridiculous listening back to those. But yeah, it was cool to listen and just see where I'm at with that. But yeah, it's we finally got a sunny day here. I don't understand the Los Angeles weather that we're having. It's been basically soup weather for the last 2 months.
Yeah.
We don't usually have that here. It's like a couple days if it rains, people are like, oh yeah, it's nice to get the rain. But people that are like, oh, I like this weather. It's like, oh yeah, you like not being able to see the painted lines on the road?
Yeah, no.
Because when it rains a lot, you can't see the paint on the road, the way the roads are made here. It's dangerous. I don't like that. I'm not into the rain here.
There's more coming.
Yeah, that's what I see. Like shorts, it's been so cold. Shorts are a distant memory at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time I've worn shorts outside. I mean, should I pack them away like my mom used to do in the wintertime? You know, we would have the winter wardrobe in the drawers, and then the summer stuff would be packed away in the closets. Should I bring that whole setup back? I mean, that's what I'm feeling like right now. Just put the shorts in the box, put them in the back of the closet, and wait it out.
Well, you weren't here, but I wore shorts on Christmas because it was 80, 85 even.
Yeah, well, that's what's strange is, it seemed like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day was nice. And then it went back to, right after that, just went back to the cold and cloudy and then rainy. Yeah, that's funny that's how that worked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't here for that. I was in Chicago. Chicago was nice. That was great to get back to see the family. Chicago was good. I want to say both plane rides. I'm a sleep on the plane guy now.
Nice.
I was never able to do that, but now I'm sleeping. I didn't watch. This is the first time on like a round trip flight that I haven't watched a movie in as long as I can remember. I always have to watch movies because I'm like, I'm not going to sleep. I need to put something on and just entertain myself. But I guess the scheduling first flight out in the morning caught up with me. The whole no sleep the night before. My body wants this. But the plain sleep is not good sleep.
No.
You're just sitting up, and it's every 15, 20 minutes, I'm just waking up. Like I'm just like popping up in the chair. It's just doing that. Sometimes I feel like I'm nudging the person next to me. Just always shaking. It reminds me of when I used to sleep in class in college. I would just wake up and I would just be like, you would just like explode like. I remember doing that and like people behind me like cracking up laughing in class. Just because, yeah, I don't know what that is when you wake up like that. But yeah, I guess because you're not in your bed, so you're not really supposed to be sleeping. Sleeping sitting up is I don't even know I mean, you can't even really call that sleep. You know, you don't really go out. Like pass out is what I mean. But yeah, Chicago was nice, except I mean, we want to talk weather. I mean, that weather there was not for the faint of heart. It was, and this was in a lot of places of the country. We're talking, and this is my first "This sucks" for the week. My first segment here for the week is "This sucks." For today's episode is negative 25 degrees during the day. At night, it's not good either, but during the day, when you're out and about and it's minus 25 and you're trying to do Christmas shopping and you're trying to get lunch, that's going to mess with what you're doing. It was treacherous out there. Negative 25, you have to wear double everything, double socks, double pants. You got to wear double gloves. You got to wear like 3-4 layers of shirts. You need a heavy jacket. You need a scarf. You wear double shoes if you can fit 2 shoes. Double up on the shoes. You might need it. But yeah, that was something. I haven't felt that in years. But that sucks. Okay, yeah, some people are, oh, you run hot, you want the cold, you don't want that. That was something on another level that I didn't think I was. That's something you don't want to feel.
Was the sun out?
Was not.
Okay. I guess that would be weirder, but
it would.
I don't know. God forbid you need to try on clothes.
Yeah, forget it. And what was interesting is like a couple days later, like Christmas Eve, it was around like between 0 and 10 degrees, and you could feel the difference from negative 25. But then you're like, okay, wait, no, I'm still freezing though. It's a weird, that's a weird temperature to be in. Because then it was like negative 25, negative 30 at night. And then by the time my last day there, it was almost 50 degrees, like an 80-degree swing.
Did the lake freeze?
Pretty wild. It had to.
Right.
I didn't see pictures, but at that temperature, I think it has to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, anyway, Christmas was great. I remember getting gifts as a child, and I always hated when I opened the box and I saw clothes. I guess I just always expected toys or games and stuff like that. And I just hated getting clothes. But guess what? Now I'm the clothes giver. That's what I'm the clothes uncle. All right? You're getting, I mean, I was always just, but somebody's got, and I guess that's what people thought back then was like, hey, Joe, this guy's athletic. He does sports. He plays games. He probably has all those already. We're going to get him some clothes. So even though I was always disappointed to receive those clothes, I gave those clothes. And my nieces and nephews, they got clothes. And they seemed okay with it. They're kind of still too young to really, truly react to gifts. But yeah, they seemed okay with it. No gift receipts were asked for. So yeah, you're getting clothes. You guys got to wear stuff. I feel like I'm good at picking out outfits. I am somewhat good at styling other people. I know my style is kind of whatever, but I think I think I know what other people like to wear. So you're getting clothes. I'm the clothes uncle guy. So you're gonna open up, but I will not do socks. You won't get socks from me. We're gonna keep it at pants, shirts. We're gonna keep it in the outfit realm. All right, I'm not gonna get you like hats or stuff like that. It'll be pants, shirts, and that's because you need it, kids. You got the toys. Let's get you clothed.
I'm at the age now where I'm psyched that I get socks.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I would be thrilled if somebody just sent me a package of socks. I mean, I'll tell you what, because I especially need some like low-cut black socks I'm really low on right now. Man, if somebody ships me a whole thing of those, I'll tell you what, that'll make my day. White socks, I think I'm good. I need some more long socks. With this weather, I don't have enough long like socks that go up to the calf.
Yeah.
I need a little bit of those. We did went out for a lot of meals while I was in town. We did a big group outing at Lou Malnati's, the famous deep dish spot.
Nice.
That was the day after Christmas. We did now, we made a big blunder here. It was a group of 11 of us. Me, my dad, aunts, uncles, cousins, spouses. So, yeah, it was a total of 11. Now, when you get these Lou Malnati's deep dish pizzas, this is the way you have to get them. And I've been trained to do this. My cousin put in the order, and I forgot to chime in with this. But at Lou Malnati's, you have to get these pizzas well done. That is the way you have to order these pizzas. Huh. Okay? The deep dish, that is. I don't know. We had the thin crust. The thin crust tasted fine, but we had mostly deep dish pizzas. The way to get them so that they're great is to get it well done. That is the way to do it. Otherwise, they just leave the bottom is a little too soggy. You've got the thick cheese, and then it's just kind of a soggy crust at the bottom. And there's really no difference in texture there because you have the cheese, and then the crust is soft on the bottom. And it's still great because the cheese is so delicious and the sauce is so good. But I want a crunch on the bottom. And over the years, I wonder why Lou Malnati's doesn't just cook them like that anyway. But I've learned over the years that we have to get them well done so that we have that crispy crust at the bottom. And the way when you do that, it just complements the cheese and the sauce better. You want that hardness. And we messed up. And obviously we still ate all of it. It was great. But that one detail, and then I mentioned it to my dad and a couple of my cousins, they're like, yeah, we should have did that. So we got to remember these attention to details when we're out ordering food. All right? Remember, next time, maybe take notes when you go out to eat. Remember where you're at. Remember, hey, what did we do last time? What's going to make our experience great? And we fell asleep at the wheel this time. But next time, I'm not letting that happen again. I'll tell you that much. And Yeah, 11 people, and we split the bill 11 ways. So that, it wound up being kind of a tricky thing for everybody for whatever reason. Because we tried to factor in the tip and then tell the server that, hey, we're put this much on all these cards. But then they messed it up. So that was a bit of a fiasco. When you're splitting a bill 11 ways, things might get tough. And I know that's frowned upon in the service industry, but hey, you know what? Who's going to pick up a bill for 11 people? Not a whole lot of people these days, I'm guessing. So we're splitting this up. So get ready, get your calculator out, go take math again, sign up for an online class, and get ready to divvy up these cards, baby. Because we're splitting this thing. But yeah, I mean, again, yeah, Lou Malnati's classic place, but yeah, the pizzas need to be well done. And I wish that would be the default setting for them to cook them that way. And if anyone knows why they don't do that, I would like to know. Aaron, do you know?
I don't. I would think that's the biggest thing is make sure you cook it all the way.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it is cooked all the way. It's just, it's just not. You want a crispy crust, yeah. and not even crispy. Just like there has to be a little like hardness to it. That's the thing. It's just soft. It's just a little doughy, is what it is. When they don't cook it well done, it's just a little doughy. So, yeah, that's what winds up happening. But yeah, lots of good food we had. We had Christmas Eve. My dad made the spaghetti with the calamari sauce. You know, put a little spice into the sauce too. And it was like serrano pepper in that sauce. It was nice and had a little kick to it. With the calamari was delicious wherever he got it from. And then we had some fried shrimp and a Sicilian pizza. Was putting back some Stellas. It was a nice night. Nice night. Christmas Day, we had a nice filet. We had some cavatelli pasta, and then we had some mashed potatoes, and then did we have a vegetable? We might have had some greens in there too, and then just endless amounts of Christmas cookies and pies. I was at the point on both nights I couldn't do dessert. I got so full on the dinner, and then some appetizers. Yeah, I gotta. I don't know, appetizers get me every time. I just can't not do them. Like Christmas Eve, we do this fun appetizer where it's cream cheese, cocktail sauce, and crab meat, and then that's the dip, and then you use Fritos scoops to eat it. It's delicious. You spread out cream cheese onto a platter, and then you pour cocktail sauce on top of that, and then crab meat on top of that, and then it's all spread out on a nice platter, and then you eat it with the Fritos scoops. So good. And it was my Aunt Marilyn that first, I believe, that first made this in the family, but now it's become a tradition, and everybody just hounds it as soon as it comes out. We just don't leave that area. And so, but yeah, you get filled up, and then I think I ate Christmas cookies like 3-4 days after Christmas. That's when I was finally able to get around to the Christmas cookies, because I want the regular food, and then also having some beers so that fills you up. But yeah, all kinds of good Christmas cookies. Aaron, do you guys do those or no?
Christmas cookies?
Yeah.
We used to. but not really anymore.
Yeah, we have tons of trays every year. My Aunt Darlene and my cousin Gina are big on. They're the leaders of it, and they just. I mean, I'm talking 5-6 trays of cookies. It's I don't know where they all go because we're not eating all of them. There's so many left over. I mean, it's an insane amount, but so good, and just great to do that. And yeah, I mean, I'll say now I've got my Joe code here for the week, and Joe code for this week is spend time with your loved ones. This Christmas was seemed like a special one because we got together with some family members we haven't seen in like probably almost 3 years now. So it was special to reunite with people that you know and love your whole life. It's great to be reunited and reconnect with everybody. So that felt great to do. And it's just, it's good for your soul. It's great. It feels good to see people like that, family, loved ones. And Christmas Day as well, seeing people me especially not being in town, you get to see. It's good for the soul. It's good to connect with family and loved ones. So, yeah, that was special. Always good to be back. Spending the holidays in town, no matter what the weather is. I will be there. I will be there for the cold, for the rain, for the sun, for the wind, all of it. I will be there. Didn't have any Crispy Boys this time, though. No Crispy Boy beers, but I will say I had a new beer that I discovered called Fist Miss. Couple play on words there. So it's a Christmas beer from Revolution Brewing in Chicago, and Revolution, their logo is it's a fist. Like there's a fist on all their taps. It's like a fist on all their labels. So Christmas beer, red ale, Fist Miss, and it was great. And that was the one beer that I had that was I was drinking a few of those. That was my main. That was my highlighted beer of this trip, I will say. So yeah, great Christmas beer. And talking Chicago, and another Chicago. So I do want to put this call to action out there. I will text some of my closer friends on the side, and we'll get this set up. But how we talked about doing the Chicago Guy of the Week segment. I will say if I have guys. Not even people that are not even my closest friends, but even people that knew me back in the day, even if we're not that close anymore, if you spent time with me in my like college years, early to mid 20s, and you got like a fun story of us going out night on the town, if there's if you remember like a good story where it's like me. Yeah, it's got to be about me because this is my podcast, not just some random story of going out. But yeah, if anyone's got like a funny story of me that they remember from our party years, friends of mine, and this is actually going to put my friends to the test of like, okay, who's actually listening to the podcast? So if they respond to this, I'll know that they're listeners, But yeah, anybody that knew me back then, if you've got a story to tell about me, hit me up. We'll have it. We'll talk about it. We'll have you on the phone. We'll have you on air, and yeah, that'll be a fun little thing. Because I know we had some fun times back then, and there's probably somebody's got to remember some good stories. So So yeah, I think that'll be cool. Do some of that. So I'm on a time crunch now with getting the place. Everyone knows my roommate Ari, who was on the podcast a couple episodes ago, 3 episodes ago. He's been letting me stay with him. He's been generous. But now his girlfriend is moving in February.
Oh, boy.
So it is time to go. Yeah, my girlfriend wants to move in. So they can have just smooch all over the place now. I want my girlfriend here. Good for you, man. Like, he told me she didn't even like LA's, but whatever. I guess she's moving in. No, that's fine. It's time for me to go. I've got some leads now, and kind of that push. It's not that I have been pushing to get the place anyway. It's not like I wasn't motivated to do it.
Are you on Westside Rentals?
Yeah, I'm on all of it.
Okay.
I've been looking on Trulia is a good site, Zillow, Westside Rentals, and Facebook Marketplace I look at.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I did recently take a look at Craigslist. Someone was telling me to check that out because they say maybe there's like older people that post on there that like, oh, that's all they know. But there's just always something sketchy to me about Craigslist.
Yeah.
I just can't with it. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Craigslist. There's plenty of other things, plenty of good websites. I'm trying to avoid the Craigslist route. Don't want to do it.
But you do have a login for Westside Rentals?
It's free.
Not. You can pay for it.
No, that's how it was years ago. They show you all the stuff. Why, you think, were they hiding stuff?
I mean, that's how it used to be. You couldn't get the exact location without having a thingy.
No, yeah, that's how it used to be, but it's but now, yeah, no, they don't have that. It's a free site.
Okay. They must be full of ads then.
Yeah, that's what they must just, it's all advertising stuff.
Yeah.
So they're making their money. But because I remember when I was looking for a place back in 2012, I paid to get on there and found my place, but that was a long time ago. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, 2014 was the last time I was looking for a place, so.
Yeah, so in the last few years they stopped doing that. But let me do a This Is Great. Now I got to talk about this. This is great. Is the Purple Pig. And now this is okay, so this is in Chicago. The Purple Pig is a restaurant. This is one of my best friends, Jimmy Banos. This is his restaurant. Jimmy Banos Jr. His father, Sr., is also a famous chef in Chicago, but who's fantastic as well. But the Purple Pig, my friend Jimmy Banos Jr., this place is fantastic. Has to be one of the best restaurants in America, maybe even the world. I took my friend Adam there, who had never been there, and he's like, this is one of the best meals I've ever had. And it was. Everything was on point. I've eaten there several times, but it's just like and it's been a while, but just a reminder of just how fantastic it is. We had what did we have? So we started off with a crispy pig's ear appetizer. We had that, and which is just a delicious treat in and of itself. And then we had this carrot side dish where it's like carrots and yogurt and mixed with other stuff in it. Just like it's stuff that you've like never even had, and it's hard to like describe it, but it's just so delicious. Like we had that, and then we had a pork shoulder, which comes with mashed potatoes. We had ribs, which somehow he makes ribs without, there's like not even a smoky like flavor to the ribs, which is awesome. And then we had these chicken skewers with some tzatziki and some like crispy smashed potatoes that came with those. It just all was, it's unbelievable how good it is. And I'm just, what this guy, my friend Jimmy, has done is just special. The food that he's cranking out over there. And, man, amazing. All of it. Yeah, crispy pig's ear, carrots, but just like a take on carrots that you've never seen in your life. And the crispy pig's ear's got like kale and other stuff in it, like some pickled stuff and fried egg on top of it. And then you mix it all together. And then the carrots with the yogurt, and I forget what else he had in there. And then just, the ribs with the sauce he has. The pork shoulder just melts in your mouth. The chicken, the skewers for the chicken. I mean, the chicken just fantastic. The tzatziki sauce and those potatoes. Yeah, it was awesome. My friend Adam was completely blown away. He's like, I can't believe how good this is. This is just unreal. And I was like, wow, yeah, this is a special place. This guy's doing it. And it was packed in there, so it was great to see. And he actually has 805 beer on draft there, which is like almost unheard of in Chicago. That's like, because it's a San Diego beer, it's like, I guess it's pretty hard to get out there. So he's just doing everything right. It's, it was awesome. So yeah, Jimmy, the Purple Pig, this is great. Just, man, the guy is doing it, and he's been at it a while. He's been cooking since, for a good 20 years. Beginning of, as soon as we were at college age, he was learning, and he's been at it and busting his butt. So great to see. Just amazing meal, Aaron. If you're ever in Chicago, I gotta send you there.
Sure.
All right, let's see where we're at here. It might be time for our emails, but I don't have a lot of emails coming in. But let's do. Why don't we let's get to them. We'll get to the emails. I know we got some new comments in because we got a few episodes to catch up on for that. But yeah, so everyone, the email, just a reminder, in the new year, if you're new to Joe Code, if you're like, oh, it's 2023, I want to check out some new podcasts. What's this one? Oh, well, it's called Joe Code. Okay. And you could email in and I'll read your emails on the podcast. So that email is joecodepodcast@gmail.com. We appreciate any kind of emails, more so questions about food, beer, and men, or comments about food, beer, and men, and then we respond to them. But we talk about any topics you want, but those are the ones that we know best. Also, don't forget, you could book me on Cameo. Always have fun doing cameos. Those are cool. Did a couple recently. Always enjoy that. And then also join the Patreon. The Patreon is $2 a month. You can join it. Patreon.com/Joe Code Podcast. And if you want to give more than the $2, that's fine. You could do that too. But I just encourage the $2. Save your money, buy other things. I would like to shout out Jesse, who just joined the Patreon. Thanks a lot, and Jesse joined the $7 tier. So thanks a lot, Jesse. I encourage everybody $2, but if you want to give $7, if you're like, hey, I'm loaded, I can give this guy $7 a month. Go ahead. I'm not going to stop you, Aaron. What am I going to stop him?
No,
not.
No.
Yeah, give away. Just waving at Mike. He was out there saying what's up to him. All right, guys. Let's do these emails. And as I said, we just have a few, and then we have comments as well. All right. So I got... Oh, yeah, the last email was from Gabriel, who had the mozzarella stick page. It was cool. I checked it out, Gabriel, and I love that. I'm into that mozzarella stick stuff. He's got the page dedicated to mozzarella sticks on Instagram. All right, here we go. This one is from Larry. And Larry says, I got ED. Oh, man. Larry says, hey, Hog God Joe and Aaron, the stick master. Aaron, you're the stick master?
I beast on the sticks, I guess.
Nice. Good work. I've been having a huge problem in which is that my dong stays flaccid even when I want it to stand straight up and tall during my lovemaking with my girlfriend. I've tried cosplay and no Dave, but nothing works.
What?
Please help because I don't know what to do. I tried, and no Dave, what does he mean? He's been listening to Dave Matthews Band and that's making him soft? Is that what he's talking about?
That could happen.
So this is a good, Larry, you know what to do. This is I'm going to take this as a nice fun email. Larry's having some fun. Maybe try some more Dave. Maybe you're not listening to enough Dave. Maybe try some Tom Petty or something. I don't know. I would think cosplay is not going to work.
Cosplay specifically happens at Comic Cons.
Yeah.
I think he means role playing. Cosplaying is kind of a very specific thing. You certainly keep at that, spice it up. But if not, there's websites out there that sell medication fairly cheaply. It's directly to your door.
Yeah, I'm thinking you could find that out there, Larry.
They're not currently sponsors, so I will not say their names, but they are easily available with a Google search.
Yeah. But yeah, try, and I would try other music. Maybe you need something a little heavier. Maybe Metallica will do the trick. Maybe try that. Maybe, let's go heavy metal. Let's go screamo. Try different genres of music. See if anything strikes a chord with you, Lair. How about that?
Watch the video for Call on Me by Eric Prydz.
Ooh, yeah.
If that doesn't get you going, you're dead.
Yeah, that should do the trick. Yeah, if you want music, put on that video. Yeah, that's a pretty legendary video. I remember that. Good call, Aaron. All right, here we got one from Will. Joe, that's his subject. Nice. Joe and Aaron, Happy New Year, guys. First-time writer, but have been here since episode 1. I'm an avid listener of Going Deep and History is Dank, but I seriously look forward to Joe Code the most every week. Oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Anyway, thought I'd let you know I made a Christmas cookie in honor of you and the hog this year. Below are pics before and after sprinkles and icing. You're the man, Joe Will. Yeah, he took, let's see. Yeah, some images here. Come on, image, pop up. Stupid phone. Because I want to put these on. I want to put these on camera.
Let's see. Who are they from? Larry.
Will. I'm having. Oh, here we go.
I can literally put them on the screen. Hang on.
Oh, all right. Yeah, he's got the two pictures. Oh yeah, nice hog there. Yeah, he did it nice.
Okay, hang on.
Good work, Will.
That's the.
I mean, if I'm getting a Christmas cookie dedicated to me, that's special. Because I just was talking Christmas cookies. We make multiple varieties. This one has not been tried yet. We have not gone this route.
So this is the before.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, man, it looks great on the big screen.
And this is the after sprinkles.
I mean, looks good. The red and the red and the green just back and forth like that. Just the right amount of icing, not overdone. Good job, Will. And
and frosting the dong also good.
Good work. Yeah, spreading out the frosting. I hope they were enjoyed by all, and hopefully everyone just thought it was a Christmas tree on the stand. I think no need to get dirty, Will. You don't need to let them know what that really is. Just say, hey guys, I made some Christmas tree cookies, and just leave it at that, buddy. But yeah, thanks a lot. Well done, Will. That is nice. Let's see. I think we had. Wait. I want to check one thing really quick. I think there was another Patreon member that joined. Oh yeah. Let me see. Yeah, but now he's not showing up, so he might not have been. All right, and then so I got another email from Marty here, and Marty just sent a bunch of emojis. So I don't know what he's referring to. And the subject line he put was 2 EPS 1221. He's just listing a bunch of foods and some drinks and it looks like some police officer emojis. All right, so thanks, Marty. But Marty, say some words, man, too. Okay, don't just send emojis. I want to know what you're saying there. All right, I'm not. This isn't a game show where I'm supposed to crack the code. All right, send a follow-up to that. Let's be specific here with words. I'm not some Gen Z guy. Okay, I'm gonna be 39 in a couple weeks. Okay. All right, so Aaron, yeah, that's the end of the new emails. We can do some comments now. See what we got comment-wise.
Let's see. Leanne DL Lehman. Well, that's how you say it, but she just commented on the Ari Manis episode. When are you and the boys going to be back at the Brea Improv?
Nothing's been said yet. And actually, Chad and JT, I saw just announced a new tour coming out.
Yeah, huge.
Huge, yeah. Multiple weekends for the next, up until September, pretty much. Which is awesome. But we haven't discussed yet, where I'm going to be on for those dates, which dates I'm going yet with them. So, I mean, I'm hoping I can go to a lot of those cities with them, but we'll see what they want to do. And also, speaking of those guys, I'm supposed to do the podcast with them finally next week.
Woohoo!
It's kind of ridiculous. I haven't done I did their podcast more when I was living in Austin. And yeah, because I did it when I was here visiting way back in July. That's when the last time I did that podcast. But now they've got all these big stars on there now, so they don't have time. They don't have time for me. They got to fit these other guys in, who I can only do it this day. No, so yeah, we're supposed to. We've been in talks. I also haven't seen those guys since. I haven't seen Chad and JT since before Thanksgiving, since we did the Chicago shows. This guy's been traveling a lot. Strider, I saw him at the ATC holiday party. That was the last I saw him. That's over a month ago. So,
wow.
Yeah, we need to do this podcast because we gotta get reacquainted here. Yeah. I haven't seen these guys, but yeah, I'm hoping Bray Improv, because I know that those are all like road dates that are on that tour that you can find on Chad's Instagram page, or I think JT's also. But yeah, the local dates aren't put there. But yeah, the local dates we could always fit in. But yeah, I would love to do Brea. So, all right.
Liz Jackson says, "We come for Joe, but we stay for Aaron." Thank you. Then she has a question for each of our subjects.
Yeah.
Food. What do you put on your eggs?
Usually nothing. If they're scrambled eggs, I may put a little ketchup on the side, and I'll put pepper on top.
Yeah, I don't put anything on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
A beer, shotgun or beer bong?
Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see. Nowadays, in my age now, if I had to pick one, shotgun or beer bong, I would do a shotgun.
Cool. I don't drink, so I don't do either one. Men, who's your 2023 man crush?
Oh, man, 2023 man crush. I don't know. I mean, for this year, who's on my radar? I don't know. Let's see. 2023 man crush. The guy, whoever gives me my apartment. The person who says, "Hey Joe, I got the lease, sign it, you're approved." That's who that's going to be.
All of your $7 patrons.
Yeah, also that. Yeah, I'll say yeah, that's a good one. The $7 patrons.
She also comments on her own thing saying, "We come for Joe," and spells "come" with a U.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you need to, sure. Whatever you like to do. Enjoy the podcast.
My 2023 man crush, like, I don't think specifically, I can't think of specifically 2023 man crushes, but like I love the actor Jason Clarke, who's Australian but can do a perfect Chicago accent, which is insane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Michael Shannon, Michael Stuhlbarg. Yeah, those are my guys right there.
All right, nice. Now, is he on one of those Chicago shows?
He was probably 10 years ago now. It was on Fox called Chicago Code.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't take my podcast name from that.
No. And I helped you name this, and I did not. That did not occur to me at the time.
Yeah, Aaron did name this.
I did.
Just a reminder. That was your name, Joe Code.
Yeah. So if you got a problem with it, take it up with me. Okay, we got Florian Kettenbach. Question to Aaron: do you ever get recognized just by your voice? No, I don't. I've been recognized though, so that maybe that was because I was wearing a mask at the time. But a stoker recognized me somehow at the grocery store with a mask on.
Oh, really? I mean, you've snuck onto camera before.
Yeah, I have. And I've been recognized for that at shows, but
Yeah.
not just by voice, no.
Yeah, by voice, yeah, that would be tough.
Although people have come in and been like, as soon as they hear the voice, they go, "Oh yeah, you're Aaron for sure." But they were already here.
Yeah.
They're already in front of me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ben Pearl says, "Watch the ads, folks. Let's get Joe a nice apartment."
Oh, yeah, please. Yeah, let's get I want those YouTube funds coming in.
And then our buddy Brandon Tyler did his usual segmenting with time codes. But he wrote at the bottom of his thing, new segment, Squeak of the Week. Joe code, this sucks, and this is great. I'll have some of the best mic screeches. Or just bring some WD-40 or whatever.
Oh, yeah, because I moved the crane here, and it makes a sound. Well, it's fun.
Yeah.
Keep everybody on your toes. Maybe if you're listening to the pod and you're kind of dozing off, I like to squeak the crane to wake you up to keep listening. But yeah, Brandon's great. Yeah, I see him at the Comedy Store a lot, and yeah, he's a great dude, and I'm really glad that he does the time stamp things.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
Okay, Jerry Deverick, I think he commented, and we couldn't figure out what he meant last time, but now it makes total sense. LA 41, Austin 38. That is the episodes you done in LA versus in Austin.
Yeah, and Jerry also DM'd me, and yeah, then I was like, okay, yeah, there we go.
And he says, "Happy New Year, guys."
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jerry, and yeah, thanks for clearing that up, because yeah, I don't know if I would have guessed that. Maybe I should have thought about that harder, but I don't know, it just seemed so vague.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for clearing it up. Yeah, people be specific out there if you can. Don't assume anything. I'm not going to know what you're talking about.
Which at this point now we're LA 43, Austin 38.
Yeah.
I've overtaken you, Gary.
Yeah.
Although technically he's in one LA, so.
Maybe, oh yeah, he was in one LA.
Maybe that counts for him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Eddie Castaneda, frequent commenter. Joe and Aaron, question for you both. What is your go-to breakfast burrito spot in the San Fernando Valley? Hopefully a mom and pop spot. Happy New Year, coders.
Well, yeah, Aaron, I believe you talked about yours on the...
Yeah, I talked about Norm's.
Norm's, yeah.
There's also Alfredo's in Burbank. It's great. That's a real San Diego style place. Also up in my area, up in Reseda, Northridge area, I've tried a lot and I haven't found a good one until I just went to a donut shop called Spud Nuts, which is kind of a national chain, but a small national chain
Spud Nuts.
That is, I believe, mom and pop owned, but it is a chain. Go figure. They have great breakfast burritos there, so that is going to be my new spot from now on.
All right, awesome. Yeah, up here, I don't venture out up here, so I don't have one. So I'll go along with Aaron on those and trust his takes, because I can't bullshit my way through this one, because I don't eat up here. Yeah. I would love to, but
one day,
yeah,
you got to get a car. But then,
yeah, I can't venture out here without a car to eat. I stay local with the eating, you know.
Mocha Walsh, I don't know if that's his full name, but he's referring to the brackets that Will Sauerbrunn creates, and he said 4 games to nothing, Nachos versus Pigs in a Blanket. I thought this was a pro hot dog podcast, to which Brandon replied, "This is an important comment. Pigs and dogs are not the same."
Yeah, no, that is a good comment. Yeah, well, yeah, they're mini hot dogs, and it's not. Yeah, I'm not thinking. When I'm thinking pigs in a blanket, it's like, yeah, I know it's a hot dog, but I'm not thinking like a Chicago dog there.
Yeah.
To me, nachos are just a superpower.
They are, yeah. And like we said at the time, they can be such a game changer depending on toppings. So
yeah,
pigs in a blanket's pretty standard.
Yeah, the bench with nachos is so deep.
Yeah.
I mean, the depth there.
Yeah.
I mean, the third string guys could probably take the first string pigs in a blanket.
Yeah.
It's a depth issue there.
Yeah.
It's a sweep for me.
And
Still.
honestly, when have you ever been satisfied by pig in a blanket versus nachos?
Yeah.
Every time? 9 out of 10?
Yeah. I mean, pigs in a blanket, tasty, fun snack, but don't stand a chance up against nachos. No way.
At Conk Me Hard just said, love you too, Joe. I assume you said you love him at some point?
Yeah.
Him or her? Josh Uga says, personally, I like the way the pod opens as it is, and I don't think you need an intro. Nothing gets my week off to a better start than the brief silence, followed by the occasional Aaron, go for it, and then Joe's welcome in his incomparable voice. Edit, also, what is the worst job you've ever had?
First of all, yeah, I think that's fun too. Yeah, I agree with that stance. Who said that? Mocha?
No, Josh Uga.
Josh. Yeah, Josh. Thanks a lot for saying that because I agree. I think it's a fun intro too, and it's not occasional. Aaron says go for it every time.
There's been a few times where I forgot to turn my mic on.
Oh, come on, man. But, yeah, I like it. I think it's fun, too. I think it's good like that. So, unless someone actively sends me, like, a demo of some music, I'm not seeking it out.
Yeah.
I thought about it, and I don't know. I don't, whatever, man.
All right, here it comes. I've been waiting for this one to come up because I saw it.
Wait, what was the other question they said really first?
Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry. What is the worst job you ever had?
Oh, yeah, let me do that one really quick. Yeah, worst job. So, man, I've had a bunch, but I don't know, probably. I mean, I've done like manual labor, but that was like satisfying at the end of the day. It was a struggle or annoying. I guess I would just say Uber, just because by the end of it, there was no, like, the depreciation with your car and then dealing with the people and then the one time of getting my car totaled while Ubering, which is a story I remember I told the story actually on episode 3 is when I first mentioned it because I just re-listened to it. But, yeah, all things considered, Uber was, yeah.
Yeah, mine was, I did phone surveys, and that was horrendous. Calling people you didn't know at random across the country and asking them about credit cards.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, terrible.
That sucks, man.
I did it for 3 months in high school.
So what's the one you were waiting for here?
It's another Will Salbrun bracket.
Oh, all right.
So we've got Eastern Conference Finals, he lists as a recap. Number 1, nachos versus number 4, pulled pork sliders. I don't know if we need to answer that now, but I think maybe we can if you think it's obvious. That's a tough one for me.
Wait, so this is the East Finals now?
Yeah, but he also has the Western Conference matchup.
Oh, okay.
The 1 through 8.
Oh, yeah. What are those?
All right. He's got him. For me, there's a ton of upsets coming. He's got number 1, fried calamari versus 8, pizza rolls.
Okay. I mean, fried calamari must have had a heck of a season.
Right?
Everything must have gone right.
Yeah.
Man, right? Fried calamari. Yeah, I do. Man. Who against pizza rolls? Wow. Because fried calamari, I'll tell you what, I do love it. And it's squirting the lime and the sauce. And then pizza roll. I don't know. These pizza rolls. Well, this one is good. I know Aaron's leaning upset here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where I'm at. I mean, I see this as a battle. All right, yeah, okay, yeah. Pizza rolls squeaks us out. It's a battle though. I'm saying this one goes 7, but Pizza Rolls squeaks past him and upsets him.
For me, fried calamari had a hell of a season. They must have been in first place for a few weeks or a month, and they kind of took their foot off the gas.
Yeah.
And then Pizza Rolls is hungry. They snuck into the playoffs somehow, and they wrecked shop 4-0 Pizza Rolls.
All right. Fair enough.
I don't know how they're an 8 seed.
I mean, some calamari's fantastic though. If it's fried, perfect.
But
I like sometimes a spicy cocktail sauce. So I know that calamari's they got something there. But yeah, Pizza Rolls.
Everyone loves pizza, and this is small little pizzas.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tough to beat. I don't know how they got 8. They must have had a lot of injuries.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, next matchup. Number 2 seed, Shrimp Cocktail versus number 7, Mozzarella Sticks. Again, what happened to Mozzarella Sticks?
Okay, yeah, so now...
Did they fire their coach? What's going on?
Yeah. Shrimp Cocktail versus Mozzarella Stick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Will is big on the fit. Yeah, Mozzarella Sticks wins this one. And they do it almost going away. I'll give Shrimp Cocktail 1 game here.
Yeah, 4-1.
4-1 Mozzarella Sticks.
All right, next one, a little trickier. I'm still thinking upset. Number 3 seed, Mini Quesadillas versus number 6, Mac and Cheese Bites.
Okay, Mini Quesadillas against Mac and Cheese Bites. Now, for me, Mac and Cheese Bites, I've only had a little bit. I'm a huge quesadilla guy. I think mini quesadillas pull this out, and I think they do it in 6 games. They win at 4-2.
Ooh, I see it going the other way. I see it going 4-2 Mac and Cheese Bites.
I don't know. Quesadillas are tough.
I love a quesadilla. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
But maybe even it goes 7. But I still think Mac and Cheese Bites, because you got the fried element. I think that wins for me.
All right.
Last matchup. So I've got 3 upsets so far. I think this is the only one that stays. Higher seed wins. Number 4, spinach artichoke dip versus number 5, scallops wrapped in bacon.
Ooh, man. Scallops wrapped in bacon is one of my favorite wedding hors d'oeuvre snacks. I love those.
Scallops is shellfish?
I don't know. Or actually, you know what? I think I'm thinking of bacon wrapped dates. I might be thinking of that.
Yeah, those are good. And a Brussels sprout in bacon, sure.
Yeah, I might not be thinking of scallop. Yeah, spinach and artichoke dip is one of my go-to appetizers that I'll get. I think spinach and artichoke takes this one. Anything involving bacon is tough to beat. So they're going to, scallops, they're going to put up a little bit of a fight. Yeah, I'll take spinach and artichoke dip in 6. They win at 4-2. I'll say that.
Yeah, I can't. It turns out I can't even eat scallops, so that's a 4-0 for me.
Yeah, that's a clean sweep for you there.
Yeah. Do you want to do the Eastern Conference Finals?
Well, yeah, because I remember we got down to that.
Yeah, nachos versus pulled pork. Pulled pork is the 4 seed. Nachos number 1.
Yeah, nachos versus pulled pork sliders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was the matchup I was kind of expecting to see. Yeah, because we'll put one of them in the finals. Let's see. So nachos versus pulled pork sliders. Now, pulled pork sliders can be great. You can have a nice soft bread. You can put some mustard on there. You can put coleslaw. You can have a nice, good sauce with them. And they're going to pack a punch and they're going to win a few games. But see, the thing is with nachos, you can have different meats, and one of those meats could even be pulled pork.
It could be, yeah.
So pulled pork sliders by themselves, yeah, they're tough. But then if you have pulled pork nachos going against pulled pork sliders, there's just too many weapons there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I put nachos in the finals, and I'll say they win it in 6 because I'm going to give pulled pork sliders a couple games because some great sauce and some coleslaw, and they can bring it a couple nights, but they can't take it in 7. There's no way. They can't. They're not winning 4 games here. So nachos advances to the finals.
Yeah, I think so. I think if this was a burger slider, it might be closer, but just because I do prefer that over a pulled pork, but I do like a pulled pork.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right. I think it's 4-2.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Interested to see the next matchups. Let's see. Liquid Butter Alternative says, love these long episodes, even though it kills Aaron. It doesn't. It doesn't kill Aaron.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. We have the time. I love it.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, we have some time today, so we're going along. And then he goes, all caps, Joe, what is better, Cherry Coke or Cherry Pepsi? Without even a question mark.
Back in the day when I used to drink that stuff, Cherry Coke, I would say for sure. Was it Wild Cherry Pepsi that it used to what?
Yeah, I think it's still called that.
I remember that. I remember that was kind of tasty too, but I always had a thing for Cherry Coke. I like Cherry Coke. I'll pick that.
You know what? I might go Cherry Pepsi.
All right.
Because it's a little sugary. Pepsi's a little sugary as it is. A little more sweet.
More sugary.
So if you're going to go cherry, you might as well. I mean, be hard-pressed to find it, I think.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of those in forever.
My sister loves a diet Cherry Pepsi because you can't find a diet Cherry Coke.
Oh, okay.
But, and it is good. But, yeah, I think I go Cherry Pepsi on that.
All right, solid.
Let's see. Anthony Gomez just says, caught up on all the apps. Love the pod.
Thanks.
Luke's. He says, Joe and Aaron, I know you're both sports and baseball fans. What are your thoughts on the pitch clock and the shift ban for next season? Keep up the good work and have a happy new year.
They're doing a pitch clock next year?
Yeah.
What's the other one?
And they're banning the shift.
Oh, you can't shift anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like both of those. I think they're both good. Yeah, enough with the shift.
Yeah.
I mean, if the guy, get him out, make better pitches.
Yeah. I mean, you can still shift. You just can't shift. You can't shift another infielder to the other side of the infield. But you can technically still shift. Like your shortstop can still play way over. You could play up the middle if you wanted to.
So what is it? You can't cross second base?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
And I think you could still. Well, no, I think your infielder still has to be on the grass or on the dirt. I think.
Oh, you can't be in the grass? Yeah, I mean,
I think it might not be that, but
I don't know. I mean, if they shift, just put it where they're not. I don't know. It's a tough one, but I could understand why they don't want to do it.
Yeah. I've kind of hated the shift. I think it kind of ruined. Certainly, Matt Carpenter's 3 years of Matt Carpenter because he just couldn't hit it anywhere else.
Yeah.
The pitch clock, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I don't think the games are too long, to be honest, but some people do. That's their problem, I guess.
Right.
The limit on throwovers is going to be weird. throwing over to keep the base runner, because like once you do it twice, I think you're done. So
Oh, you can only try to pick a guy off twice?
I believe so.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, there's a lot of rules here.
So I think then, you're free to take as big a lead as you want. I mean, that's...
Oh, yeah, that's what's going to happen there. If he can't throw over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it makes things interesting. Yeah, I don't think I like that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you can't pitch out, I guess, but you're wasting a potential strike. But it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'd like to see how that plays out.
I mean, the pitch clock got the minor league games down to like 2.5 hours. So, that's pretty substantial.
That's the one I'm on board with the most. I think that one's good. The other ones I could kind of go either way, but the pitch clock, I'm like, yeah, that's probably cool.
The bases will be slightly bigger, and I think like 3 inches bigger actually.
They're making the bases bigger?
Uh-huh. For safety, it's like a safety thing.
Yeah, that's good. Well, especially first base they should make.
Yeah. It's going to be that, and they're moving second base in slightly because second base has always been kind of on the tip of the diamond instead of within the diamond. So that's moving in slightly.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, anything's better than where the second base is sometimes on the fields we play on.
Yeah.
Drew Pinnell, our buddy who thinks you need an intro, says, if you sold merch, I would buy. It's good to know.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Rose Paxson says, hair's looking good, Joe.
Thanks a lot. I'll tell you what, I know it's coming in great.
I just saw Brandon's thing again, and at the end, he did a timestamp for when we need WD-40. So that made me laugh. Let's see. Clinton Hemmer says, what's the best food to cook in an air fryer?
Good question. So I'll just say back home, my dad made fried shrimp in an air fryer, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
So right now, I'll say fried shrimp is up there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like French fries, obviously, are way better there than in an oven. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Let's see. Big Mike YouTube says, shout out to Lone Star. Then he comments again. Margarita pizza with arugula and prosciutto is really good. I'm going to have to argue that because arugula fucking sucks.
I mean, I'll say, okay, yeah, I like prosciutto on like a Neapolitan style pizza like that. Only with a tiny bit of arugula, not the way some of these places dress it. But yeah, prosciutto is good with other things. I think there's a restaurant. There's this nice Italian place called Teroni in LA that I believe they do a prosciutto and pear pizza.
I might have had that.
I think that's the combo. But
so
yeah,
my wife and I went on our third date.
Yeah, it's a great restaurant.
Yeah. And Zach Shepard says, I'm with you guys. Enough with arugula already. And then he says, no one knows the Caesar game better than Robbie B.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Robbie Burger got me back on Caesars. Yeah, I get Caesar salads a lot now. Damn right.
Yeah. Let's roll through the rest here. We got this guy, Oofton, says, Aaron, quit deleting my comments, you herb. I've never deleted a comment on your YouTube page in my life. It's not my job. I'm going to give you a thumbs down on that.
Yeah.
But it's never happened.
It's funny.
It's never happened. Wouldn't do it. I'd read it even if it said something bad about me. I mean, I'd be mad.
Yeah.
Impulsinator says, shout out to Hammer and Dank Aaron on the sticks. What up? Max QD3 says, yo, Aaron, check out Moon Neon. Sick bass player who plays a right-handed bass upside down. Okay.
Okay.
We were referring, I think we were talking about left-handed guys playing upside down.
Yeah.
So bass player, to me, the bass is just a different animal, though. I think you can play that in either direction, and it's not really that big a deal because you're not playing chords. But I'll check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Mono neon. Sorry, not moon neon. Mono neon. Okay. Ross Tuggy says, Ross Tuggle. Joe, I discovered you via Chad and JT and have binged Joe Code over the last 2 weeks or so, and I'm caught up.
Good work.
Thanks for putting out this content here, as is truly something I find myself cracking up at. Few questions.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
First question. If you could eat only one animal and their byproducts for the rest of your life, what are you picking? Cow, milk, butter, cheese, pig, bacon, or chicken? Eggs, in parentheses.
Oh, it's like giving examples.
Uh-huh.
Cow, pig, or chicken. One of them. Yeah, that wow, that's good. That's a good one. I would have to, I'd have to go with chicken just because eggs and chicken. Yeah, I love eggs. Yeah.
I would go cow.
I mean, I wanted to lean towards cow, but then I'm thinking eggs. Ooh, can I really go without eggs?
I mean, I know I can't live without cheese.
Yeah, that's right. Cow, you got cheese, though.
Butter's pretty... I can live without milk. That's fine. But, like, butter and cheese and beef, that'd be tough to go without.
Yeah.
I've thought about quitting bacon and pork for a while just because I do think pigs are adorable and very smart and have feelings. But then I realized pepperoni's pork, and I can't lay off.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know if I could do without eggs either, but I'd rather than cow stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I need eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be weird having breakfast burritos with hamburger in it instead of eggs, but I'd do it.
Yeah, see?
I'd do it. Question 2. If all insects in the world decided to team up and try to take over, do we have a chance? Do we take ourselves out with all the chemicals we'd be using?
Do we have a chance against all the insects in the world?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good... That'd be... I think with all the chemicals, I think we could still take them.
I don't. I think we're done.
Well, actually, yeah, because what's going to happen when we spray those chemicals to us?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Do we take ourselves out?
Yeah, I think they'll get us. I'm right. I
mean, the mosquito alone is the deadliest animal on the planet. It's not really an animal, it's an insect, but it has caused the most destruction in the history of the world outside of humans. So if they alone get involved, I mean, there's so many more ants on the world than us. Cockroaches. I mean, like,
okay, yeah. We don't stand a chance.
Yeah, we'd be done. I mean, they'd outnumber us by such a tremendous amount.
Yeah, that's true. We're done. Damn.
I mean, if the rats of the world wanted to take us out, they could. So insects, there's thousands, billions more of those.
Right.
Yeah, we're screwed. But the good thing is they can't talk. Let's see. 3. I saw Chad and JT are doing shows in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Do you happen to know if you'll be going on this string of shows? And if so, what cities?
Yeah. I'll know further as the dates approach. But yeah, they haven't said anything to me yet. I would love to go to Fort Wayne, Indiana. That'd be great. I hope to be there. Well, we'll see.
And then fourth question, Aaron, if you were to play another position other than pitcher, what are you playing my dog? I mean, the most fun to me is shortstop, by far, and I do like to play it. I don't have necessarily the athleticism and the speed that our other options do, but I do love it.
Yeah, sees the most action.
Yeah. I was a really good first baseman before I started pitching, like really, digging everything out of the ground and tagging runners and getting a lot of guys who reach first base and then accidentally turn into fair territory, and I would nab them all the time. But yeah, I mean, shortstop is just the most fun position to play.
Yeah,
you get a little room to run. You're involved in a lot. You got ground balls. Yeah, it's the best. Let's see, Drew Pinnell. Joe, what was your first experience with stand-up? How did you do? How nervous were you at your first open mic?
Yeah, my first open mic was way back in 2008 in Chicago. I was really nervous. It was like April or May 2008. It was at this bar called Wise Fools Pub. Yeah, I had to have a few beers before I went on stage. But yeah, overall it was fun because I had a lot of friends come to watch me, so it was very encouraging. I had a good support system there, but yeah, I wound up getting a little bit of a buzz going for sure because I was scared. I was really nervous. But overall, it was a fun first experience.
I've actually done stand-up. Back in 2011, I did a handful of shows, and my first time, I was nervous as shit. I chewed gum so my mouth wouldn't dry up. And then on the recording that I made, you can hear the guy coming up after me say, "Don't ever chew gum on stage again." Which to me, hey, fuck you, dude. You're just another open micer. What are you, flappers, open mic police?
Yeah, people that give notes.
But
yeah.
It was obvious why I did it, I think. And I hope it wasn't obnoxious. It wasn't on the recording, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought maybe you were going to say that you heard yourself chewing the gum, but yeah, if you didn't hear it, yeah, he probably just was annoyed that you were doing it.
Well, I started by saying it was my first time, so if you didn't get it through that, fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I just remember his tone just being shitty. I was just like, whatever, dude. I barely care that you're here. Yeah. Then finally, Silent Cucumber says, Joe, you should do a beer draft with Chad, JT, and Strider.
Yeah, I would love to if we can get this podcast coordinated. Yeah, I'd love to be on their podcast again. That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be fun, a beer draft. I'd be down with that. So, all right, that's it.
That's all the comments. Yeah, we're all caught up now. So,
all right, great. Yeah, that was.
This is the longest episode we've ever done, but my next show is late. So,
all right, yeah, we're at it's over an hour 20. This is about time to cut it off. That's good. Yeah, everybody. Into the new year here. Yeah, just I just want to run down the whole list here. Just. Hope everyone had a great New Year's Eve. Spent mine over at the Comedy Store. A lot of fun night, fun shows that night. Fun time doing that. So, yeah, I guess that's it. That's it. Already wished everybody Happy New Year on the last episode, I believe, but Happy New Year again. And we'll wrap it up there. Yeah, we're all caught up. So send in those new emails, comment those new comments. And everyone, thanks again for listening, watching, subscribing. Don't forget, subscribe to that YouTube channel. Let's get those subscriber numbers up. Just click that subscribe button on that YouTube. That's a free thing to do. It's a great thing to do. Helps us out. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. This is Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese.